Hi. I bought something on eBay and it didn't work. And it was so cheap. He didn't want it back. He gave me a refund. What to do with it? Make a video, of course. Now, I bought two of them actually, and it's very nice. They're made by Pyle. This one has Bluetooth. This one has more power, but no power now because it doesn't work. Now, it powers on, and you put input into it, and the dash lights light up. The meters, they work fine, but this feeble little output comes out, the speaker outputs. And by the way, this is a Pyle PCA3 stereo power amp. It's a straight amp, nothing to it, treble and bass, inputs and outputs. That's what I wanted for my studio in Hollywood. I was going to put it there, but I'm not now because it doesn't work. So, yes, this barely audible output comes out, and so I'm going to show you what's inside. Here's what's inside. Now, I think I'm going to go close. Power transformer, and a decent size. Does that put out 150 watts, which is 2 by 75? I don't think so. Barely. Maybe for a second. I don't know. But, you know, it looks like about a 60 watt size transformer, and that's good. So, this transformer powers up these little bitty capacitors. So, you know, they do the high speed switching and all that stuff. And, so there is the power supply, and then it's got the tone control circuitry and whatever, and this thing, which I fault with the failure of the amp. It is this chip here, and see, it's a multi-pin affair. That big chip that's mounted to the heat sink. It pins down at the bottom. And so I think that's the stereo amplifier right there. They put it all on one chip, and you can't get another one. I wouldn't, I mean, it's not worth it. I got the thing for 11 bucks plus shipping or something like that. And like I say, he didn't even want it back. So what it is good for is a project box. I guess I'll just take it apart, throw out the insides except for the power supply transformer, which I don't know how many volts that is. Oh, yes I do. This transformer, oh, that's useful. The secondary is 16016. It's a center tap 32 volt transformer. I can make a 50 volt power supply or thereabout, since it's good for phantom power. So there you go. It's reduced to a project box. But I like these little units. They're very good. But when they break, they're gone. They're not fixable. I do like the fact that the transformer is put in with screws, so I can take it out, use the box, and throw the transformer in the transformer pile. And that's why they call it Pyle. Alright, I have a use for it already. Remember I said that transformer in there is 16 volts a side? AC? Well, look at this. A 220 volt switch. I switched it over to 220, 110 and 220. And that will make that'll make the transformer 8 volts a side, and 8 volts AC is almost like 9 volts AC, and will power some musical instrument stuff. So it can be an AC power supply for stuff that needs 9 volts AC. Okay, it's only 8, but that'll do. That'll work.